And thank you to Jessica and Sarah for inviting me to speak today. I am really, really excited to be able to support the launch of this incredible organization, Democracy. Let us face it, there are just not enough women in politics. I'm going to give my example. I'm on the LA City Council right now. There's 15 total LA City Council members, 18 total elected representatives in the city of Los Angeles, and there is a total of 3 of us who are women. Three. For a city as large, as unique, and as diverse as Los Angeles, that is a remarkably small number, and unfortunately not that surprising. I think, yes, we got to do better, LA. Exactly right. The tide is certainly shifting across America. We have leaders like AOC, Cori Bush, Ayanna Pressley, Ilhan Omar, other people coming into positions of power and inspiring people, not just with their presence, but their words, their vision, and their action for their constituents and for the future of America that they believe in. But even with these voices being in such prominent places in our broader culture, I feel like there are still relatively few women of diverse backgrounds who serve as political role models for young folks to look up to. And I think that's why the mission of Democracy is so incredibly important, to open doors for women, AKA you, to showcase just how many jobs, opportunities, and paths there are available in the political realm. For me, an organization like this might have made it so that I didn't wait till I was 38 years old to even think about running for office. To be honest, it didn't really occur to me that it was an option for me to run until I was much, much older. Growing up, there weren't a lot of women who looked like me in public office. And what I did, what actually changed my thinking and what helped me to make the decision to run was the community that I was a part of in Los Angeles, the community that I had hoped to create in my own neighborhood. I started a nonprofit homeless services organization in my neighborhood called SELA. And we brought together housed neighbors in response to homelessness rising in our neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods. And we started going out and doing outreach. We started getting together and putting together access centers in our neighborhood that had showers, that brought case management to our neighborhood. And that community helped me to see that I could be a leader, that when I saw a vision for change in my own neighborhood and I saw a path to making that change happen, that people would accept my leadership, that people would see me as a leader, that people would get excited about the vision of change that I had for the community. And that not only would they get behind it, they would spend weekend after weekend volunteering their time and doing work to make their communities better, to create that shared vision. And for me, that was an incredible revelation. And for the first time when I was in that community, people reached out to me and said, you should run for office. And that was the thing that changed my mind. So it wasn't really just that I had that community and that we were doing that work together, but that people in that community were looking to me for leadership, and that they reached out to me and said, you embody what we would want to see in our city's leadership, and you should try and run. And that was the moment that I changed my thinking, and I thought, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe this is a space for me. And I just wanted to share one thing, which was incredibly moving for me as a person of South Asian descent. The ballot that I was on in November had me and Kamala Harris on it. So my name, Nithya Raman, Kamala Devi, on that ballot. And my daughter got to see that ballot. My daughter, Kaveri, 100% South Asian. And for her, growing up in America, it's not surprising at all for her to see those names on a ballot. For me, it was a revelation and a miracle. And I want to make sure that for young people today, that they never think that it would be unusual to see those names on a ballot, that they never think it's unusual to see women on a ballot, to see women in public spaces, taking up space, making room for not just for themselves, but for each other. And that's why I'm so excited to be here for the launch of Democracy, because you are helping to create that community for one another. And I think as a woman, as a parent of a daughter, as someone who firmly believes that our voices, all voices, need to be heard in these public spheres, I'm really, really privileged and humbled to be here growing that community alongside all of you.